again in today's news. Upcoming elections for the most charismatic ruler of the mortal realms, God King Sigmar with his slogan Make Azir Great Again, and his opponent Nagash, the Supreme Lord who promises equality to everyone, in death. But first we have breaking news. There a huge battle is taking place between the forces of Sylvaneth and Orruk. Our correspondent Zanna Inar is in the middle of the battle reporting live.
Cordis, I'm standing right between two armies in the middle of the bloodbath. There is lots of confusion on both sides. Apparently, the objective of the battle has suddenly changed, and there is no understanding or specific plan of action. I have two participants of today's events, Orruk Gorgon and Alder Earl Wyra Winterspirit. Gentlemen, what is going on here?
I don't know what's happening. We were supposed to chase some more, and now they're forcing us other objectives. It's crazy.
My green-skinned friend is right. We are professionals. It's impossible to work in these conditions. We need to know our plan in advance.
As you can see, nothing is clear at the moment. But most importantly, uncertainty doesn't stop both sides from spilling the blood.
Thank you, Zana. Up next, our battle analytics Yuri and Levan will share their view on current events.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuri,
Levan.
and welcome to the BulldogHammer.
Today we're bringing you new General's Handbook 2020 Battle Report.
First
right
first
out
game,
of the
right?
open, right. Interesting army selection because I'm bringing Iron Jaws and their point change is pending. And Yuri is bringing Sylvaneth, which we already have a new point.
We do specifically for Coronet Hunters and Draika,
Which are you bringing today, right?
which I'm bringing today just to test the waters. I've got a strange feeling. I feel like a superstar.
What?
You know, this morning we were filming the review for the 2020 General's Handbook.
Right.
We released this episode. If you haven't checked it yet, go ahead and check and leave your comment. And now we're shooting the new battle report with a new mission, Forcing the Hand, which, looks very exciting.
It's very interesting because I don't have point change, Yuri has point changes, and now we will see if a new points will help Sylvaneth somehow, because as we discussed in our previous battle reports that Sylvaneth are a little bit underdogs now.
Yeah.
Even though they had a new book last year. So we'll see, it will be a good comparison. Also, we're playing a new battle plan, what's the name?
Forcing the Hand.
Forcing the Hand. Absolutely new battle plan in a new book. Also, we'll play in our new real metal SHAMAN. And we'll use all the rules from that book. So what's special about this battle plan?
This is something that we've discussed earlier today. The beauty of this battle plan is, instead of rolling the dice, determining which going to be the primary objective, the player determines which objective would be the primary one.
Yeah.
And essentially, you score 3 points. We're gonna talk about that later.
So let's go.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
The battle plan for today's game is called Forcing the Hand from 2020 General's Handbook. There are 3 objectives in each of players' territory. Players are set up more than 12 inches from each other. At the start of each turn, the player who goes second gets to pick one of his objectives to be the primary one for that specific turn. If the player controls primary objective, he scores 3 victory points. For all other objectives, they score 1 victory point. As you can see, Sylvaneth player has deployed half of his army and the remaining units are in reserves. Orruk player has spread his forces evenly across 3 objectives, with main forces concentrated in the middle. Each flank is supported by a Warchanter, giving units necessary buffs. The general is strategically located on the right flank, ready to use Hand of Gork's spell in order to teleport units if necessary. Draika is a named character in the spellcaster. With a regrow spell from the lore, she can heal d6 wounds. She acts as a Swiss knife for the army. Unmodified 6s to hit for both missile and melee weapons deal mortal wounds, and the attack sequence ends. Her talent give another 6 attacks at damage 2 rend 2. He's also fast, moving 9 inches. Revenant is a fast hero moving 12 inch. He has 3 attacks, 3+3+, -2 rend 2 damage. He buffs current hunters, allowing them to reroll hit rolls of 1. With a command ability, he can give them an extra attack. From the Dreadwood Glade, his command trait forces enemy to reroll successful battle shock test, and the artifact is -1 to melee wound rolls for attacking the bearer. 3 Revenants is a battle line unit with a teleporting ability anywhere on the board 9 away from the enemy unit. This ability allows me to win multiple games. They have the coolest rerolls in the game, getting to reroll 1 dice per phase. With a standard bearer in the unit, they can pile in 6 inches. Spite Revenants is a cheap battle line and a good screening unit. Each model has 3 attacks, 3+3+, no rend 1 damage. They reduce enemy bravery by 1 and forces to reroll successful battle shock tests. Current hunters with swords, each of the model has 5 wounds and 4 up save. Their ability allows them to reroll all save rolls. Each model has 4 attacks, 3+3+, -1 rend 2 damage. 6s to wound deal an additional mortal wound. At the end of the combat, you can deal a mortal wound on 4 up for each model in the unit. Current Hunter with size, similar to the Great Swords, but each model has 3 attacks with a range 2, 3+3+, -2 rend, d3 damage. It is also worth noting that the Current Hunter's point in GHB 2020 have dropped from 200 to 190 points. Current Hunters with bows, a great 30-inch range, 2 shots per model, 4+3+, -1 rend, and d3 damage per shot. However, I personally believe that they're still overcosted. They should be somewhere 160 to 170 to be worth it. An awakened wildwood consists of 3 to 6 woods arranged to form a circle. If a wizard casts a spell near the woods, then all nearby non-Sylvaneth units get d3 mortal wounds on 5+. At the end of the charge phase, all nearby non-Sylvaneth units get d3 mortal wounds on 6. Branch Wraith, Branch Witch, Dryads, and Durthu all gain bonuses while being near the wood. Sylvaneth Allegiance have the following ability. First, Forest Spirits. You can set up a Sylvaneth unit aside for every unit deployed on the field. In any of your movement phases, you can deploy it on the battlefield. Unit must be set up wholly within 6 of the Awakened Wildwood and more than 9 away from an enemy model. Second, Navigate Realm Routes. Instead of moving in your movement phase, one Sylvaneth unit wholly within 6 of an Awakened Wildwood can be moved to wholly within 6 inch of another Wildwood and more than 9 from any enemy model. And the third one, Places of Power. After territories are chosen, but before enemies are deployed, select one terrain feature. Friendly Sylvaneth unit wholly within 6 of that terrain features do not take battle shock test. Orruk Weirdnob Shaman is the general. With the command trait and the artifact he is +1 to cast, can cast 2 spells per turn and knows 2 spells from the lore. The first one being the teleporting spell called the Hand of Gork, and the second Res of Gork that can potentially deal multiple mortal wounds on 2+. He is also okay in melee combat with 3 attacks dealing d3 damage. Orruk Warchanters are heroes. They give huge buffs to the army, specifically +1 to every melee attack. This ability doesn't stack. Each model has 3 attacks, 4+, 3+, no rend, 1 damage. FUNGOID Cave Shaman is a hero and a wizard. Once per battle he can cast an extra spell. At the start of the hero phase on 4+, he gives 1 additional command point. He also has 4+ Feel No Pain. Orruk Brutes are armed with different weapons. The boss is armed with Boss Claw and Brute Smasher. Another model is armed with Gore Choppa, and 3 other models armed with pair of Brute Choppas. They are also part of the Brute Feast Battalion, allowing them to deal mortal wounds on 4+. After command point, pick a friendly Iron Jaws unit. If there are no enemy models within 12, then they can move. If they're between 3 and 12 inches away from the enemy, then they can make a charge move. And if they're within 3, then they can attack immediately.
We deployed our armies. I had less drops than Yuri, so I was able to choose who's going next. Yuri goes next. What we read and what we see now, that the game promises to be a very interesting one, so stay tuned and good luck.
So Levant gave me the first turn. I have half of my army in reserves, which I'm planning to bring this turn. Also, given that I going next, Levant is the one who picked which of his objectives going to be the primary one. So he picked this one. I'm very skeptical that I'll be able to capture this objective. I'll try to summon the tree here, bring my reserves here in the center, and then secure those 2 objectives. And obviously take this one. For my hero phase, I summoned the Wildwood, I placed them there, and I brought all my units in reserve into the game. So I brought a unit of 6 Current Hunters with size. I brought Spied Revenants here. I brought 2 units of 3 Current Hunters with both, together with my General Arc Revenant. I teleported Drycar on this side with the intention to kill Levant's General, because on her missile attack, if I score 6 on hits, that attack inflicts mortal wounds. So I need to score 6 sixes potentially out of 20 dice. I'm gonna start with the Current Hunters with bows. The first unit gonna target Levant's FUNGOID Shaman. Because he is a hero and the Lookout rule, he's -1 to hit. Usually they hit on 4s and 3s. Now it's gonna be on 5s and 3s. And the leader has a +1, so the leader will be hitting on 4s and 3s. And I get to reroll hit rolls of 1 because my Arc Revenant is close by. So let's see. No. And 3s to wound. Only 1.
1 wound to my Cave Shaman. Is the rend?
-1.
So it's automatic hit.
So D3 damage. Let's call it 1.
1 damage. I have Feel No Pain on 4+ because of my lovely squeak, and I'm safe here.
You're safe.
Hopefully my journalists will be safe too.
Okay, so the next unit of Current Hunters with bow gonna target the same wizard. 5. So 4 hits and 3 to wound. So 3 goes through, -1.
Yeah.
And D3 damage each. So 3, 5, 6.
6. 6 wounds. I have 4+ marble, so I need to save at least half to survive. And hopefully I do that.
He's left with
1 wound.
1 wound.
He lives. Oh, my lovely guy.
Cool. Okay, now Drycar gonna use his missile attack targeting Levant's General. He's -2 to hit due to Lookout Sir and Levant's Battalion. So it's 6s. I've got 4 6s.
So 4 more wounds, right?
Yeah,
And what was that? Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So he leaves. That's good. So at least for 1 more turn, I'll be able to cast some nasty spells. I hope they work out. So we'll see.
Now we're moving to charges, and I'm gonna charge the unit of 6 Current Hunters here. And what I need 9.
Yes.
No, fail. On this, I finish my turn. I score 4 points, 3 for holding 3 objectives on my territory, and 1 point for scoring objective on Levant's territory. And I pass it to Levant.
My turn number 1. Hero phase, I get additional point from my Cave Shaman. Also, I casted Geminites, and they affected all 3 units here, so I have a good chances to fight with them because now they have -2 to hit because of Iron Sun's clan and the Geminites. Also, I had a big decision to make, either to gaze or Morg Draika with my Cave Shaman, because this spell easily can do 10 mortal wounds at least, or teleport my Art Boys here to the main objective and try to charge on 6+, which was a good opportunity. But having -2 to hit first battle round, I need to use this opportunity to fight in the middle and kill core of his army. So I tried to use Gaze of Mork, it didn't work. Then with additional one more Cave Shaman, I used Arcane Bolt to kill one more Yuri's Revenant. It's Revenants, right? Yeah. And I tried to do Realm Spell to give +1 to save, but I failed. Then I give Violent Fury to my Art Boys, 1 unit of Brutes, and my Gorgrantas I'll try to charge with everyone there. And all back units are just ran and get the better position. Also, I healed my Shaman for 1 wound from my Warchanter's healing bit. I finished my charge phase. I basically surrounded Yuri's army so I can't charge with anyone else because I have no space. And it's...
That's what Orruks do, right?
Yeah. Also, I roll for killing bit, which gives me +1 to hit to chosen unit. I failed, no problem. I will activate my brutes here because I'm pretty sure that I will be able to inflict 7 damage to Draika. Yeah. And having smashing and bashing, I will be able to activate again.
Yeah. Before you do that, at the start of my turn, right, I used the command ability for my Arc Revenant, giving them +1 attack.
Okay. So starting with brutes, let me just try to do piling.
Are you sure that you want to start with the brutes? Because if you fail, you don't kill Draika, then my Arc Revenant will go next. And it's going to be painful.
Yeah.
Make the wise decision.
I hope my Art Boys will close their ears, but many Southern games I played with Art Boys never perform in my hands, so even if they die, I don't care. I hope they just do some damage.
Okay.
But I love brutes.
Bear in mind, I'll be using my lucky die. So I'll give you last chance to reconsider.
You want to roll destruction die against destruction?
In the distraction situation, yes.
Total destruction. So I have 5 models in my unit. 3 has 2 choppas, 1 has a Warhaka, and 1 is a claw with a choppa. So my green will be 2 choppas with hit on 3+3+, and white one will be boss and big haka, which hit on 4+. But when I hit any models with 4+ wound characteristics, I have +1 to hit. So my greens will hit on 2s and my whites will hit on 3s. Let's go. For 2 choppas, hitting on 2s. Everything went through.
Yeah.
And wounding on 3s. And remind you that they're under Violent Fury from my Warchanter, which gives me +1 damage. 7 wounds with -1 rend.
Only 7.
Just 7 wounds.
With -1 rend, I'm saving on 4+. And each is 2 damage, right?
Each is 2 damage.
Okay, we'll see.
10 just wounds to Yuri's Draika, she's gone.
Wow.
Also, I completed my auxiliary objective, which was overwhelmed. I have to kill opponent's hero with my battle line. Having my whole army as a battle line, I completed my auxiliary objective. 1, and now I have Violent Fury, and my Art Boys will hit next. I'm activating my Art Boys and my noob mistake. Basically what I did when I charged, there are lots of Art Boys and they have 32 mil bases, that's why I don't like them. It's hard to feed everyone. And I left the space before charging with my Gorgrantas to pile in with all 10 models. And then I forgot and charged with my Gorgrantas, so only 6 models are in with the boss, so I will have 14 attacks.
Nice.
But could have 22. They hit on 3s and wound on 3s. 11 hits and now wounding on 3s. 6 wounds with -1 rend. And I guess you're in cover, right?
I'm in cover, plus I'm in tangle, so I'll be re-rolling, so 4 plus re-rolling. I wish I, roll like that when I was saving for Draika. Only one went through.
Just 2 damage.
So my activation next, I'm gonna activate a unit of 6 current hunters with size. As you may remember, I gave them +1 attack from the Arc Revenant, and I'm gonna split my attack. 2 will target the Gog Runters, the 4 will target Levant Art Boys. So given that they're -1 to hit from the Geminites, and -1 to hit because of the Iron Suns, I'll be hitting on 5, winning on 3s. 1.
Ren?
-2.
Towards
Gog Runters.
6. No?
D3. So one guy is
Still
dead.
managed to kill one guy.
So very good. I was able to kill 1 Gog Runters. Now this will go towards the Art Boys.
Yeah, worth mentioning, probably forgot to mention, you dealt 3 damage to him, but he already received 2 damage from the Wild Wolves when they charged.
From the Wild Wolves,
Yeah.
yes. I'm hitting the Art Boys. The leader, which is red, hits on 4s. The rest guys are hitting on 5s. 6 hits, and then to wound, I need to roll 3s. 5, -2 Ren.
With -2 hits on 5. 6s. Oh, all 5 ones.
So D3 wounds each.
Okay.
So 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 wounds, right? I have 4 guys with shields. We'll see. Oh, I have to roll 1 by 1. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. We killed 4 of my Art Boys. 3 of them were with shields, but didn't help me this. So I'm concluding my turn. I killed Draika, and I killed your hunter with a sai. I lost lots of Art Boys. 6. I'll have to roll for the bravery. They have +2 bravery, so they're at 8. And 12, so 4 more die.
Exactly 4.
Exactly 4. It would be better if I use Hand of Work and try to steal your objective.
Probably.
Now I know that was a mistake. Sometimes destruction need to think with their brains, not with their
Yeah, you
axes.
sell it all the time, and then
Yeah, I was.
happens all over.
And then I'll fight. And again, I repeat, Art Boys never perform in my games, never. But now I have open space for my brutes here. I get 3 points for the. Oh no, actually I have 2 points, right? No, 3 points. I get 3 points for my objectives, and now we're rolling off for battle round number 2.
So turn 2, priority. That's a big one.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. But
5-3.
I'm taking it.
Okay, then I'm moving Geminites, of course.
Yeah. And you're picking the primary objective as well.
Right. So primary objective will move from here. It will move right to the other corner because I think it's the safest place for me.
I thought so.
And now I can also move Gemini. And it's a big. I can split them, right? But I'll just have to move them toward your hunters, giving them again -1 to hit, leave another one within 6 to block movement probably somehow. And now I'm rolling for Gemini's D3 damage. You get 3 damage to your hunters and -1 to hit, and Yuri, your turn begins.
Given that you kill my Draika, my hero phase was pretty quick and uneventful. Worth mentioning that your primary objective, you nominated this one, which is surrounded with your brutes, so it makes sense. For my movement phase, I screened that objective as much as I could.
And probably always will be the primary.
We'll see. To avoid any teleporting Hand of Work, I used 1 command point to teleport my unit of 3 current hunters with bows here. given that I'm playing with a Dreadwood Glade. I moved my Revenants here just to have more bodies on this objective. I moved a little bit my Current Hunters with bows here with the intention to kill his Shaman here.
My mistake number 2 and 3, I left both my Shamans out of range of Lookout Sir, which I was intended to leave them, but I forgot during movement phase, and now I will pay dearly for that. And there will be no more Handbook, because I don't think my Shaman will survive your shooting phase.
Okay, so we'll see. So we're gonna start with the shooting phase. Worth mentioning that I move my general over here. That will allow my current hunters to reroll hit rolls of 1. We'll see if they're still in range of the current. Yeah, current hunters are still in range. So I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna nominate the leader and another guy to target the Fungoid Cave Shaman with the intention that hopefully it's gonna kill him. And 2 guys, including the leader, gonna target the Fungoid Cave Shaman.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll start with the Fungoid Cave Shaman because I really need to kill him. The leader hits on 3s, the other guy hits on 4s. We'll see. And I reroll once. No. And so 2 minus 1.
6s, please. No.
And D3 wounds. 3, 4.
Look how I rolled 3 4s.
So the guy's out.
He's out. Goodbye, my free CPs.
1 guy gonna target the Shaman.
-1 to hit now. Oh, my Warchanter.
So yeah, Warchanter, sorry. So 1 hit.
Yep.
And 3s. 1.
5 plus again. Yes, he's safe.
He's saved. Okay. Because I don't have the reroll hit rolls of 1, all my guys gonna target your general with the intention to kill him.
I will pay dearly.
So I need to deal 3 damage to him. And 3s. -1.
6s. He's dead.
Yeah.
Goodbye, my Hand of Gork. Goodbye, my Gaze of Mork. Goodbye, my General.
So that was pretty successful. I don't have any other shooting attack, given that my Draika has died. I've got only 1 charge, so I'll charge with my General Levant's Go Grunters. So
Even though your hunters hit really hard, there's 1 guy with just 2 wounds left. What I'm planning to do, use my Iron Sun's ability to counter-charge on Yuri's end of charge phase with my brutes and having my battalion impact hit on 4 pluses. I'll try to roll out of 5 rolls 4 pluses, to at least 2, and I'll do 1 more. I will probably sacrifice my brutes, but Yuri will have 1 less Cronus Hunter to hit. So I'll use my command ability to do that, and I will try to charge. 9. Now I'm rolling 5 dice, and I need at least 2 4s to kill Yuri's Hunter, and it will be huge, right? Please, 2 4s, 2. And I sacrifice my bullets for no reason.
at the start of the combat phase, I'll be declaring that my Arch Revenant will be using his ability to reroll save rolls of 1. I split my attack. 4 current hunters with Sai gonna attack Levant's brutes, and 1 current hunter with Sai gonna attack Go Grunters. So let's start with the Go Grunters. I'm -1 to hit, so 4s and 3s.
Right.
And so 2
On Ren,
-2,
6s, 2 and 2.
D3,
4, right? He's down to 1 more.
and 4 of my current hunters gonna attack Levant's brutes. Same 4s and 3s. I get to reroll hit rolls of 1 because my Arch Revenant is a general and within 12. The leader, which is red, gonna hit on 3 still. So only 1. 6 hits, and I'm wounding on 3s. So 4 wounds -2.
4 6s. Please, stop on 6. Stop on.
Close. D6.
Oh,
Sorry, D3. So 9, 11.
so painful. My God. 3 of them will hit Yuri's general, and Boar will hit Yuri's general, and 1 Boar will hit Yuri's hunters. So So let's start with the boar hitting Yuri's general. Hitting off -1, right?
He's -1, yeah.
So on 5, winning on 4s, 1, no ren.
So 4s, but I reroll once. I'm good.
Okay, and now 4s for orcs.
-1.
And 3s? No. And 4s, nothing. 0, 0, 0.
My general gonna go next. He has 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, and I'm gonna target Levant. I'm gonna pile in this way. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. So 3s and 3s and 3s. 1 -2 rend.
6, no.
2 damage,
Down to 3.
and then 4. No, that's it.
Now my poor orcs who sacrificed themselves without any reason. So I have a big haka and the boss hitting on 3s. Okay, nice. Maybe they will do their last punch and wounding on 3s. 4, 5 -1 rend.
So 5 -1 rend. 4 up rerollable because they entangled. I've got force 2 went through.
2 damage each.
So 2, 1 more is that.
I'm piling in with my boars. 1 boar is in range, so 4 and 2, no red.
So 3 up rerollable. I'm good.
Good. And now for the orcs, 3s and 3s again. 4 -1 red.
So 4 up rerollable. And rerollable. 1 goes through. So 1 wound remaining.
Yeah.
At the end of the combat phase, I get to do the stomp with my current hunters. I'm picking the unit of WARCHANTERs, and 4+, they get mortal wounds. So 1 mortal wound, 1 mortal dice. We have to do the battle shock next.
Right.
You roll for your brutes.
Okay, bye-bye, brute. He's out. 6 for the battle shock.
At the end of my turn, I don't have any battle shock to take, and I scored 3 victory points for holding 3 objectives in my territory. Levant still holds the objective in the middle, so, and obviously the other 2, so I get 3 points, and it's bottom of turn 2.
My turn number 2, it was short because 2 of my shamans are out, and I'm low on CPs also because I don't have 4+ free CP. So what I decided now, I moved my brutes here. I'll still try to hit Yuri's knights there. All my moves now is betting on my double turn. And I see this flank is weaker, and I'll try to relocate here while Yuri's forces are on the other side. Maybe I will be able to snatch some points. Also, I moved my brutes here to clean Yuri's hunters. And also I forgot to move my guys a little bit here. And, yeah, there, here. So yeah, now we'll see. We're moving, and now I will charge with brutes. Now I hope I'll do 2 impact hits. It's about time, and if I kill 1, it's 11. It's a good roll.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Unfortunately, we lost the footage.
Not 100%. We'll try to recover it, but if not, then the combat phase went as follows. Let's start here. My 5 brutes killed 1 hunter and left 1 with 3 wounds. My 5 brutes killed 5 brutes and 3 Gorgrantas killed 2 Yuri's hunters.
Yeah.
And Yuri killed my 2 brutes and 1 Gorgranter. That's a summary of our combat phase. We both passed battle shocks. So now situation as follows. I'm pretty strong here. I'm hoping for double turn. but still my positions on this flank is super weak. I have only 5 hard boys, and I lost many brutes here. So I don't know how I'll manage even with a double turn to recover. Vice versa, you has the same situation. He's weaker here but stronger there. So let's see. Let's roll for priority.
And you score 3 objectives this turn, right?
That's right. 3 objectives this turn.
Okay, so priority, another important roll off.
Yeah. I hope for double turn.
3, 1. I'll take it.
Again, I can use move my Geminites. So one, the light one, hit yours Psi Hunters, and the black one, Shadow one, hit yours
True Revenants.
3 Revenants, and yours Hunter with Sword. So let's roll for damage. I hope to do 2 damage. That would be just fantastic. 3 damage. So my Geminites works, I think, better than whole my army today.
Yeah.
But again, the best endless spell, if you ask me. Now damage to your 3 Revenants. One guy dies, and they're -1 attack.
Okay.
And your sword guys gets 1 damage and -1 attack. And Yuri starts his turn number 3.
And your primary objective?
Keep my primary objective here in the middle. Right.
Okay.
One day.
For my turn, I didn't have a hero phase, but what I did, I moved closer my unit of 3 current hunters with swords here and here with the intention to take this objective. I retreated with my general here because I see lots of forces are concentrated on this side. I also teleported my 3 revenants on this side, and I need a charge of 9 to get this objective. So it's end of the movement phase. We are moving to the shooting phase, and I'm gonna start with these current hunters, 3 of them, shooting Levant's brutes. So, see, 3 hits, 3 to wound. I've got 2 -1 rend.
Saving on 5s. Safe.
Now this unit gonna shoot those brutes. Same thing, so 2 hits. And on 3s, 1.
5 again. No.
D3, 1. So pretty uneventful. And we are moving to the charges. I'm gonna start with a unit of 3 revenants here. I need 9. And it's a fail. Now the next, I'm gonna charge with a unit of current hunters here. 5. However, it's -2. Use the command point to reroll because of the entangling. I've got -2 to charge, and I needed at least 8. So I used the command point to charge again, and I'm in, which is very nice. These guys over here, they're gonna charge. 10 -2, 8. I failed the charge over there, so I'm charging here now. I don't have any penalties in charging because I'm... Yeah, should be fine. So now we're moving to the combat phase. At the start of the combat phase, I gave from the Arc Revenant +1 attack to my current hunters with swords. So from Gemini's, I got -1 and then +1, so each has 4 attacks now. And I'm going to activate my unit of current hunters here first.
Right. Worth mentioning that I use Terran's ability to charge on your face.
The counter charge, yes.
Yeah, right. That's so I charge with units. I would just want you to split attacks and probably to save my unit of brutes. We'll see how it turns out.
Sounds good.
You won't wipe 2 units?
Yeah, so 2, including the leader, going to attack the charge unit with extra damage.
Yeah, because they're under Violent Fury, +1 damage.
And 1 going to attack the other unit. So let's start with this one. I'm re-rolling a heat roll, so 1 because of the Arc Revenant. I've got 6 heats, and I'm wounding on 3s. 6s are mortal wounds in addition. So you got 1 mortal wound and 5 -1 rend.
Come on, 5s, lots of 5s, please. Just 1 5, lots of damage.
So 9
damage. So
not too shabby. And one remaining guy gonna attack another unit of brutes. Same thing, 3s and 3s. Re-rolling once. And 3 hits. 3 to wound.
3 5+ saves. 1 save, 2 saves, so 1 went through. Total 3 damage.
Yeah.
This guy is my leader of my battalion, has 5 wounds, so he's down to 2.
Sounds good.
My activation now. Interesting. Where should I go? Let me try to save my brutes here, remaining brutes, and I'll try to hit yours remaining side guy.
Yeah.
So we go with 2 choppers, hitting on 2s. Hits, wounding on 3s. 4 wounds, -1 rend.
So 4 up, re-rollable. So 1 goes through.
Come on, we need to kill this guy, right? 3s. We won't kill this guy like that. And 3s. 2 -1. I need at least 1 attack to kill this guy.
So 4's re-rollable.
Please die. Die. Yes, he's dead. The guy's dead. And smashing and bashing allows me to hit you again. My next activation comes here. 3 models with 2 choppers. Hitting on 2s. All went through. And winning on 3s. 7 -1 reds.
7 -1, 4 up, re-rollable. Only 2, re-rollable. 3 went through, yeah, right. How much damage?
1 damage each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now for both. All went through. And hitting on, wounding on 3s again. And what we have here, 4 wounds, -1 red.
What's the damage?
2 damage.
So I need 5. And I need 4 5s.
Guess some.
1.
2 damage.
So down
They're
to 3.
still alive.
I'm activating my unit of foreign hunters with swords here. The 2 guys gonna attack the unit of Art Boys, and the leader gonna attack the brute, which is the red guy. So let's see how it goes.
Hitting on what?
Hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. 6s are more wounds in addition. So this is for the Go Grunter and this is for the Art Boys.
Oh, again, what is it?
Go Grunter.
For Grunter, -1 rend 5s. He's dead.
Yeah.
And 4 5 classes for my RDs. 0 5 classes. And how much damage?
So 9 including the mortal wound on 6.
Okay, so let me roll for 2 shields. 1, 2, 1 dies, another one. Leaves. No, so 8 total damage. So 4 guy dies. Hitting back with my Warchanter. 6 attacks, hitting on 4, 6 are splitting, so 3 total hits, winning on 3s. Yep. No red.
So 4 up. All
Okay.
good.
Good. Your activation?
I'm gonna go with my unit of current hunters with bows. He has 3 attacks, 4 and force, no rend, 1 damage. Sorry, 3s because he's a leader, and 3s to wound. 1 wound.
Save.
Okay.
So let's go with my Art Boy, 4 attacks on 3s, and winning on 3s. 1 wound, 1 red. 4.
So 5.
Yeah, save.
For my next activation, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pile in closer to the objective. And that's it.
Let's start with 1 unit of 2 guys left. So let me just pile in. And they will hit. They will have 7 attacks combined. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. 2, -1 rank.
So 5 up. Nothing.
3 damage each.
So 6.
6 total.
2, 1 wound.
My final activation this combat phase, 5 units of brutes here, hitting 2 remaining hunters with swords, hitting on 2s, and wounding on 3. Hopefully I'll clean them. Maybe not. 4 -1s.
So 4, 5 up. So 2 safe.
So and 2 went through. So 1 damage each. 1 guy dies.
Down to 4.
Come on, I need that. I really need that. Hitting on 3s. Not bad at all. Repeat that. Repeat that. 3s. Very bad at all. 2 -1. I hope you fail both of them.
So 5 up. 2 wounds each.
Okay, they're out. That's really good.
I'm gonna do the stomp here now for this guys attacking the remaining. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for
that I will run.
for the shaman on 4+. He gets 3 mortal wounds.
Ooh. Who? Warchanter?
Sorry, Warchanter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's down to 3.
And then here on 4+, down to 1.
Yeah.
So you want to do battle shocks next?
Yes. Lost 4 here. Let's see. 3. He's out.
Okay.
And I lost 3 here. Bravery 6. 4. 7. Oh, 1 is out.
Just to sum up, I've got 3 4 points because I'm holding that one, right?
Yes.
So 4 points, and it's bottom of turn 3.
Yeah, choose your primary objective.
It's gonna go very, very far away.
I think so. This is good movement.
Next time maybe, but
Okay. Your loss. Hero phase, nothing happened. I just gave some violent fury from my Warchanters.
And you healed your Warchanter too.
No, I healed the unit here. I moved a little bit forward. I charged Yuri's 3 Revenants, and I charged too close to the woods and lost my my brute, unfortunately. Also, I ran with my Gorgrantas, even with -2 rank. I barely touched this objective, so I'll be able to get it. Also, I retreated with my Warchanter here and leaving 3 brutes here just to keep these guys there. Again, I'm hoping for double turn. And I was barely out of range to use my destroyers to fight this guy, to kill him and run with my brutes, so I'll have to lose the turn there. So I'll see my activation. I'll activate here. Let's quickly roll and kill this guy.
let's just remove him.
Okay.
Just for the time
Violent Fury. 12 attacks with 2 choppers. 3 models are attacking on 2 pluses. And wounding on 3s. 5 wounds, -1 rest.
So 5 up for rollable. 2 went through. So yeah, the guy's dead.
Do we have any, no combat?
We don't have any. No.
So that concludes my turn. I was able to grab these objectives. I'm out of this, my old objective there. So I'm at 4 points.
4 points, yeah.
That's correct. Yep.
You want to roll for the priority and see where it goes?
I need 1. I need at least 1, please. 3. Round number 4, Yuri wanted the priority, but I moved my gem and I threw my Warclans, but I need to hit these guys. So I'm rolling for my Warclans, these 3 damage. No doubt, 3 damage. I killed my Warclanter.
Why would you move through your own guy?
Well, sometimes I think I won't roll that. It's 1 damage to Yuri's Hunter with and these 3 damage to 1 damage to Yuri's Hunter. Okay, at least I have -1 to hit, and this is it.
Okay. Did you do the bravery for here? You lost 1. I don't remember if you rolled.
No, I didn't.
So 1 more round. Nice.
Wow. Little by little, I lost to the trees. Lost to the bravery. Oh.
In my turn, I retreated with the current hunters here just to hold the objective. I moved my 3 current hunters with swords here with the intention to clean this brutes. I moved the guys with the bows over here. These guys have moved within 4, and the general arc revenant is here. So now we're moving to the shooting phase. These 3 gonna attack the shaman, the rest gonna attack the Warchanter. So 5s and 2 -1.
5, save 1,
D3, 2,
1 to 3.
and then the other guy is gonna go target the Warchanter. So same, all misses. Now we're moving to the charging phase. The guys with the size gonna charge. They're in. 1, 2. So this guy is gonna charge as well. Yeah, any all day. Who else? Like this guy is gonna charge on 4s. They need 4. They're in. We're done with the charge phase. At the end of the charge phase, what we do on 6, you get D3 mortal wounds from the trees. No, I'm gonna use command point to give them the extra attack. So usually 3s and 3s. Now it's 4s and 3s. The leader has +1, which is red. We've got 10 hits, and we are wounding on 3s. 6s are mortal wounds in addition. 5 -1.
5. 4 went through.
So 9 in total.
So I'll try to kill as many as possible on 4 classes. 6s are splitting. Actually, this one is 2, 6, 2. And now hitting on 3s. Come on, come on. So 3, no ran. I'll take that.
So 5+.
Yep.
Activation next. I'm gonna activate the unit over there. 1, 2. They're -1 to heal, right? So now it's 5s and 4s. The red is 4s. And 4s again. Only 2.
2, 4. Safe.
Save.
Where else can I fight? Oh, basically I can just hit back with the boars, hitting on 4s. 4s, nothing, and now 4 attacks with an orc. 3s and 3s. 2 -1.
2 -1, so 5 up. 1 goes through. 1 damage.
Yep.
So down to 3. And then this guy is gonna attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the looter is 5. So 4s and 3s. I get to reroll 1 die per phase, so I'm choosing to reroll this one. Yeah, and now it's 3s. So 3 went through, -1 ran.
1 save, 2 went.
So 1
He's down to 4.
That concludes the combat phase. So at the end of my turn, I'm getting 1 point, 2 point, 3 and 4.
Okay, my hero phase is pretty quick. Violent Fury to my orcs here, to my orcs here, and to my orc here. I charged here with my 3 units. I left 1 to protect objective, hopefully. Still here while WARCHANTER protecting from our Revenant. And here I charged and spent command point to reroll charge to charge your 2 Revenants. They should be out. If everything works well, I will get objective, and I retreated with my Warchanter. If everything goes well, I will get 4 points. So let's start combat phase. I will start with my brutes, of course, with 4 attacks with 2 chocolates, hitting on 2s. And wounding, we are wounding on 3s. 6 minus 1 grant toward your. Did they use rules or?
Yeah. Okay. So minus 1, 5 up. 1 and reroll.
Come on.
3 went through.
2 damage each. 6
So
total.
6. 3 and 2 wounds remaining.
So I need to kill 1 guy. It would be great. I have 3 more attacks with my big Haka. Hitting on 3s. Come on, 3s again. 2 minus 1 rend. 3 damage each, so it should work. No, please.
The guy said he
so
leaves.
painful. No.
I'm gonna go with this.
Scary guys.
Very scary guys. They're not gonna see the dawn, probably. 3 and 4. And it's 4s and 3s. I get to reroll once per phase. Now it's 3s. Minus 1.
They have rend?
They do.
Save, 1 damage.
Yeah.
And I will hit back.
Yeah, let's just. I'll help you with that.
Concludes our combat phase.
Let me attack back.
Alright.
Not so fast. So I'm gonna slightly pile in. They're minus 1 to hit, so 5s. Leader hits on 4s. 4s. 2, no rend.
2 no rend. Please leave, guys. Save it.
Okay. And then mortal wounds. No mortal wounds.
Concludes my combat phase and bravery. They don't need bravery, right? They're pretty brave.
Yeah.
I got this objective, so 4 objectives on my side. So I scored 4 points, and we're moving to decisive round number 5. And priority roll will decide, I think, the game.
So we're very close indeed.
So now I need to roll.
Let's do that. 3.
What I have 4 plus 50-50. I need to roll at least 1. Yes.
You got it.
Big one. Still I have to fight for it because I'm behind.
Yeah.
What's the score?
I finally get to move the Geminites though.
My turn number 5, you removed Geminites and wounded my Warchanter.
Yep.
So now my big plan is to bring my Warchanter here just to keep Yuri's sword guys back. I still have Warchanter level with 1 wound. He will keep these guys here because if they leave, he will lose the control of the objectives, right?
Yeah.
And now there is a big danger from your Revenant because he can hit hard, right? I think I will try to kill him. On the other hand, if I don't... okay, we'll see. Let's move. Don't waste time, so I will return after all moves are done. So we're coming to my combat phase. What I did, I moved my 5 brutes here to still hold the objective on my side, but still close enough to use Iron Sun's ability to countercharge if Yuri decides to bring more troops here. So yeah, let's start fighting. And there's only 1 fight going here with my brutes against your archers. Yeah. So let's start 4 attacks with a 2+2+. They don't have Valiant Fury anymore. And hitting on 3s. So total 3 wounds. -1 rend, 1 damage. So 5 up per rollable.
So 1 damage each?
Yeah. End of my combat phase. I killed one Yuri's hunter, and he's tight. He can't snipe my hero. It's a very crucial point, I think, in this game. One of the big moments, right?
Yeah.
So end of my turn, I get four objectives, and my total score now is 18 points, and Yuri has 15 and has 1 more turn, so he has to get 3 or more objectives.
Okay, there are 2 choices. Whether I'm gonna score now 3 points and then we'll go to the auxiliary, and then I think you achieved 2, I've achieved 1. I'm gonna have the minor loss, but I'm gonna go all in here. And what I'm gonna do, I will run with this one here to grab that objective. I will teleport these guys here, 9 away, and then I'll try to clean up Levan's brutes. So that would be the plan.
So all or nothing?
All or nothing. So 3, 7.
So you're in 5?
Yeah. So these guys are 7. So this guy's gonna move here within 4.
Okay.
Just a regular movement.
So how you teleport them?
At the end of the movement phase, I pick unit within 18, and I can teleport this unit. So I will use that and have them come over here. We're not gonna count, let's say it's 9. It's just all or nothing. And then I will roll 2 dice. What is it? 27% chances that I'm gonna make it. We'll see if this is my lucky die. If it's gonna work. Cocked? Oh. Okay, good game.
Good game.
Concludes our game, 5-round game.
Huh? What a game.
Yeah, 1 point. Was a decisive one.
Yeah, if you were able to charge in the end, you would demolish my brutes for sure.
Probably.
And you would score 3 more points because it was the primary objective.
Yeah.
And the game would be yours.
That's what I was going for.
Right.
Though, when you leave everything to 9-inch charge, means that you're already behind, right? So, but anyways, that was a very fun game. What do you think about the mission?
A great mission. I like deployment. Very interesting. You really need to think, because it's so wide, you really need to think how you want to spread your army. And on the other hand, watching Battle Report or just watching the mission, you can think, okay, everyone will choose the furthest objective.
Yeah.
Yes, but then you have to protect it still, right? You have to keep your units there, and still your opponent has to think how to get there. It's not that easy. I find this battle plan, I don't know if it's just first game, that's why it was more tactical and we thought more, but I find it very tactical battle plan, great battle plan.
Yes, well done.
We will play more and more. I'm pretty sure that 90% of games and 90% of times furthest objectives will be the primary, but it's always that one.
You never know, especially with the deep striking.
Yeah.
These days you have to you either leave some of your models behind to protect, and you don't want to overcommit, but you also need to score the points, right?
Yeah, right.
And how would you balance this?
Great.
Amazing, yeah. And the fact that
play.
you are the one, and we are repeating ourselves, but the fact that you are the one who is picking which objective is the primary one.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It adds flavor.
But I think it will be always on more like on a longer game rather than on short games. This battle plan will be like more like on 3, 4, 5 battle rounds rather than 1, 2, 3.
Probably, yeah.
Which is cool. I think Games Workshop wants to do something like that too, like to push games to longer ones.
Yeah.
And auxiliary points, right? So we were so close to go to deciding factor between auxiliary points, and we're very close to make it a draw.
Yeah.
So auxiliary points work, right?
They do.
And it's good because honestly, minor victory because of the kill points is not fair because lots of armies are not like killing armies. They're more like mobile armies.
And it's part of the strategy, right?
Yeah, part of the strategy, not kill, but be mobile, be everywhere, right? And if they didn't kill more, then what? They're losers? Not now. You have enough. Choose the objective and get your minor victory.
I really like it. Yeah.
Good idea again. Great. Love John's Handbook 2020. Now, what do you think about Sylvaneth? Does like extra 50 points help you extra command point? I think they did because you were more free with teleports and giving +1 attack.
With a Dreadwood Glade,
yeah,
in this mission, I felt more comfortable because it allowed me to teleport,
right?
And especially with the trees that also allow you teleport and deep striking. I think it's perfect for that mission. I overcommitted with my Draika and I lost her turn 1. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. But mistakes were made during this game.
Lots of mistakes were made.
I still think Sylvaneth is a very balanced army. It's not a great army. I think it's a tier B army. It's fun army to play. It's beautiful army. The models are amazing. But competitive-wise, I don't think it's a very competitive army.
We'll see, because I think you chose really right Glade in this game. I liked how you teleported your hunters with bows behind and forced me to bring my brutes back because you would just sniped me from the behind.
Yeah.
And what it meant that with only movement 4, I just lost the unit there.
And I was able to kill your general with that as well.
Yes.
It was big.
It was big. Also, you sniped 2 generals and you killed all my opportunity for teleportation or magic. And there was a huge hit for me. What else I find? I sacrificed a couple of times my brutes in vain to your Psy guys. I thought I would manage to deal with them quicker. But I think I sacrificed at least two units of brutes in vain.
Yeah.
Also, big mistake, maybe not, I don't know. But I had to roll not for Gaze of Mork to deal damage to Draika, but I had to roll for Hand of Gork and teleport my Art Boys to your primary objective. That way, probably the game I would force you to move more rather than concentrate in one point.
Be more defensive.
But I was so confident. That's the problem. I was so confident that you have -2 to hit first battle round because of my Geminites, and secondly because of my clan.
Geminites played really well.
Oh, Geminites
amazing
were
spell.
Beautiful. They always work really well. Great endless spell. So with -2 hit, I thought, okay, this is my time. I have to hit hard and be more or less safe. But you still managed to do an incredible amount of damage.
Yeah, Chrono Hunters hit hard.
Yeah,
for sure.
Huge damage. Great game. I think very tight. We didn't know the score until the complete end.
Good game. For the next battle report, we should definitely try the new another battle plan, which seems very, very tricky as well. Should be an interesting one. But for this one, leave your comments. Tell us how we did. Share your ideas, feedback. Everything is greatly appreciated.
And see you next time.
Take care.